Hello everyone, this is Chip Hudson with Hudson Home Designs, and I'm going to bring to you a new tool. Well, it's not a new tool, it's the existing renovation tool. I'm using ArchiCad 17, and what I'm going to do is kind of show you a new trick, I guess, that you can utilize the renovation tool. I found it to be a very neat way to show two options on a single plan. I'm in the residential design business, and sometimes when you're designing something either for a client or or even marketing your plans, you may want to show more than just one option to a particular part of the house. This renovation tool will it will work in schedules. It will work any floor. All your elements. You just have to establish first of all your renovation filters. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get started. First of all, if you see on the screen now, I have a base option and I've drawn a new option. Now what we're going to end up doing is combining these two with a single plan and be able to flip back and forth using the renovation filters. So what we do first of all is, if you go up to the renovation pet palette and go to your drop down and choose renovation filter options, because first of all what we need to do is set up the filters to work properly with your plan. So first of all, what I'll do is I set up a renovation show all, and what this is it's going to show all existing elements. It's going to show elements to be demolished, and it's also going to show all new elements. And why I set this up is because you'll find that when you do interactive scheduling for material takeoffs, estimations, and anything like that, it will filter. If you save it on a certain filter, it will not include the other elements that are on the filters that are hidden. So this is only to be used, actually it can be used to set your plan, and it also will enable you to be able to filter out these options easier and be more accurate. So the second thing that I do is create an original plan. And under the original plan, what I do is show existing elements, and under the elements to be demolished, I put show, and the new elements I hide. Okay, so then you need to make another filter, which I've got set up here as new option. This is to be included with new and existing, and the original plan is the demo and existing. So the new option, you're going to show existing, and then elements to be demolished you're going to hide, but then the new elements you're going to show. Okay. So once you get these created, you're good to go. So I'll click OK, and I'll show you. So here is, again, is my base plan option, and then over on the right is my new option. So first of all, the way I go into this is I find out all elements that that are shared, which will not change. I leave those alone. If I select a wall here, for instance, it'll show me that this is on the existing status. So, and what I'm doing right now, I'm going to change this one, to new options. So therefore, as I'm setting things up for the demolish, and the demolish is going to be what's going to be removed and what is the base plan option. Okay, so now I could select all of my like the vanity and the sink, and all I do is click demolish, and then I go ahead and clean it up and select all these elements, and I'm clicking set to demolish status. Okay, so I'm looking over here on the right side, and I kind of see what walls that I do need to remove and which walls I do not need to remove. So I see here that this wall, those walls, that wall, the toilet, and I'm just pretty much removing all of this. Okay, and now I'm going to even take the lines, which I have for closet, and I'm going to set that to demolish. So now, and then you can even do doors within sections. So if this door is offset, as you can tell, it's offset a little. Well, then I keep the wall because it's the same distance, but the door actually gets moved. So I can select that one door and click it on demolish status. Okay, so now what I have here is a plan ready to be modified. Now, what I would do here is select all these elements, first of all, and I'll select this wall, these walls here, and I'll do a reference point, and I'll do a Control D is what I have to copy, and I can see here where everything's lining up. So this point here, this wall needs to be removed. So I'll do my trim command, and now I'll fill it first, clean it up. Alright, so now it's cleaned up for that for this demonstration, and you can see here it comes out to the other side. So I'll do another trim, and I'll clean this up as well. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is set this wall to demolish. Okay, so now, as you can see, I'm starting to get the shell. So this will work on foundations, it'll work on your floor plan, your elevations, sections, interior elevations, and so on and so forth. Alright, so now I will take this door here, and I will place it here. It doesn't matter, as we get close. And I'm going to set this one to the new status. Now, it didn't disappear because I'm actually on new status. I just do that because this is a door within the wall. So there again, on the next sections, I'm going to go ahead and copy all this information, these elements, and I want to copy them over and place them there. Okay, so now what I have is superimposed the new option now on the base option. So now what I'm going to have to do is go to set my, now I'm set to new, keep it on new, and now all I have to do is select all my elements within this option, and now I'm going to select the new status. So when I click new status, they go to new status. Now the only ones I see I have to do next is close and new status, and then now if you want to check yourself, drop it down, go to the original plan. Oh, now you see this right here needs to be placed on the new status. So when you do that, it disappears, you clean up, and now go to the new option. So now what we have is, oh, we got one more wall. Original plan. Oh, I think I just missed the wall. We'll copy that over. Place that on the new status, and now when I look at the original plan, now we have an original plan, and now we have a new option. As easy as that. Dimensions as well, it works with this as well. So now I can delete the new option, and now within the single plan set I have now these two options. So what you would do now in order to place these sheets, by example, I would save these elements. So I go to my base option, and I go over here in my first floor, and I'm going to save current view, and I can just say custom here, and I'm going to put base option. Alright, and now I know that you have to check here, original plan, demo, and that's going to be the original plan, because the original plan is what's going to be our base option. Alright, I'm going to create, and now let's make the new option. Go to the new option, and now we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to save current view, and we're going to do new option. Now when I save it and create, and there we go. So now, when I go to my sheet, I've got one already set up, and I've got a schedule set up. And if anybody has needs any help with setting up a schedule, I can help you with that. Now we're in the layout book, and I've got it pulled up a sheet. And as you can see here, I've got some schedules already placed, and we've got the plumbing schedule, exterior wall list, and an interior wall list. And as you can see here, this is all to be demolished, existing to be demolished, and they're not showing everything. So what tells me is that what we need to do is go into these views and modify the source view settings and change this to the renovation show all. And that's where this comes into play. So when I do that, now it regenerates, and now you're going to start seeing the new to be demolished and the new and to be demolished. Okay, do the same thing on the other ones. See, renovation show all, and the last one, let's check that one and change that to show all. And there you go. Just move these down here out of the way. So now, when you're doing any type of estimations, want to get a takeoff of what's being removed and what's being put in that's new, you can see here. So as you can tell, that all the fixtures within the plumbing schedule were removed and new ones were put back. And then the exterior wall, we have some existing walls, and we have some new walls and walls that were removed, which was that one that was over in the water closet and the tub. And then of course your interior wall shows the existing, the new, and the walls that are going to be demolished. And we also had that there's a couple of knee walls in there that were removed as well. So now I've got this done, and what I'm going to do now is bring in the views in which we save. So first of all, I'm going to bring in the base plan option and then the new option. Okay, so I'll resize these down, crop them down, and drag it over, and do the same thing for this one. And drag it over. Alright, now we never did anything with this the text down here, but you could do that as well. So what I'm going to do is just click one of them, it doesn't matter, and then just going to open up source view, and we got the base option, and I'm going to select that text, drag a copy, and I'm going to rename it to new option, and I'm going to drag that back on top of this, and then I'm going to put that on the new status. So now I'm going to select the base option, and I'm going to put it on the demolished status. So now when I go back to my sheets, it's going to regenerate, and now I'm going to reflect the base option and the new option. So there you have it. It gives you an interactive schedule that keeps track of what you've removed and what you've put back. And it also, you could show these to your client or whatever, and however you want to do it. And showing two different options within one plan. So look forward to seeing you again. I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later. Bye.